All right, I'm counting pigs out here at feed time. And we missing one. So let's go see if we can find her. It's June 4th today. So I'm sure she's down in the woods somewhere having babies. So let's go check for her. What I'm looking for is this vegetation right here. If you see a bunch of it disturbed, you know, they're gonna build them a nest. So that's kind of the signs of where they might be. I mean, this is probably, I don't know, it's at least 7 acres or more. But I know where she had them last time, and of course, it's snaky looking. And I've done run across a few snakes this year already, which black snakes or anything like that, I'm not too concerned about. It's we have rattlesnakes, and I don't particularly care for them. I just kind of sit and look and listen for her grunting for the babies, and then I move on to another area. I don't see any abnormal disturbance. We'll go check on the backside because I think 2 or 3 litters ago she had them back there, so maybe she likes that spot. All right, I heard a grunt. Yep, I heard a grunt. That's a mama. That's mama. So this is number 10 down here. Oh, I figured she would have had them on the backside there, not so close. Let's see if we can find her. And thankfully we've had, I mean, it's been hot, but we've had pretty decent weather. Oh, there's briars everywhere. Hey, mama. Hey, mama. You want to talk to her? She knows my voice and she knows my smell, but that don't mean nothing when she's protecting her babies. All right, so take a look at this vegetation. See how it's all trampled down? And, you know, the pigs do that naturally anyway, but oh yeah, look at that mama. She's all covered up. So she's under all that vegetation. That would startle her. Yes, I know, mama. I know. I know. That's a good mama. Nobody's gonna find you here, are they? If it wasn't for you grunting. All right, number 10. Good girl. That's it. But you can see how she's been working, nesting. So I like a sow that makes her a nest. Hey, mama. Hey, number 10. I'm not messing with you. I'm not messing with you. That a girl. You take care of them babies. So I don't know if you can see that or not, but the little babies is moving up underneath there. Where you at, babies? There they are. Right there, see the little baby moving right there? But she's got them all covered up. Good mama. Good mama. I don't want her getting up. I want her to stay right there and lay right there. So we're just going to leave her be. And, oh yeah, nice little black and white piglet there. So her, uh, yes, yes. Well, shoot, that was nice. I didn't have to walk too far. And, some of them, I keep them down here in the woods for 3 or 4 days, and I'll just bring her some feed if that's what she does. But right now, she don't need any feed. She probably will eat her placenta, and she don't need any feed for 24 hours or so. I would prefer to do that in them farrow in them huts, in the pens, because things can happen out here. I mean, look at it. Things can happen. I have to get this thing back. Those pens are too hot this time of year here. It's what, in the 90s, and these sows, they 400 or 500 pounds. They need to be able to get down here. There's a water source down here. They need to get down here and cool off. But that other boar that I had didn't do what he was supposed to do. You can go back and look at the loading the boar hog video. I had to go and borrow another boar, and that put me behind. And I don't really like farrowing this time of year because we're cutting hay, and it just kind of throws a wrench into things. I like to farrow in those pens up there in the spring. I can keep an eye on everybody. I can monitor the piglets. I can monitor the mamas, make sure everybody's getting the correct amount of feed. But this is one of those situations. I mean, I've done this before. It's worked fine. Actually, the piglets perform better on pasture out here. If you want to call this pasture, but they perform better out here because they're out with their mamas, rooting, bugs, worms, everything. But it does make it harder to catch. And just like this situation, she's down there. If we were expecting a big storm or something like that, it could take a chance on losing all those piglets. She's got a pretty nice little, I like how she covered herself up like that and made her own little shelter. So she gets an A+ for that. I like that. Let's give her 3 or 4 days and see if she brings those piglets up here to feed. But now I know where she is. I can take her some feed. Probably take her some in the morning. Let her get acquainted. But I don't want to draw them other sows down here to her. She picked that spot. She wants to be there by herself. Those other sows will, they can kind of harass her and stuff like that. But it looks like everything went well. I didn't get a count on the piglets or anything like that. I just want her to lay there and tend to them babies. And that's what it looked like she was doing, So I'm happy about that. All we can do is, wait and see how she does. And hopefully everything works out all right. But I'll keep you posted and check back with you. All right, it's June 5th, the next morning, 2022. And we're going to take her some feed. We're gonna take her some feed, and I brought a shovel because inevitably she probably has lost a couple. That's just the nature of having them out on pasture. If I can get her off the nest, if she has lost any, I can get them buried. I don't want to leave any dead piglets out here for diseases or predators or anything like that. So let's see how this goes. Oh yeah, she's done moved her nest around. I see. Let me see if I can zoom this. Take these glasses off. I see one on the back side of her that didn't make it. There's a few in there. 2, 4, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. Oh yeah, that's excellent. 10. I'm coming up with 10. We'll see. And that's number 11 on her backside there. I hate to move her, but I need to get that piglet. Zoom back out. All right. Now I gotta slip around there and get that piglet. I wanted to say too that going into a sow's nest like that isn't the smartest thing to do. I kept the bucket in between me and her, so if something happens, but I can tell you right now, I know little fella, but I'm no match for her. I mean, she could bulldoze me over. It wouldn't take nothing. So safety, safety, safety as far as that goes. She's there with her babies. I tested her a little bit and got a feel for her, and I watched her movements. You know, you can watch an animal's muscle structure and see when they're about to turn or do something. But she was pretty busy with the feed. She was hungry. I counted 9 or 10 and one dead one. So somewhere between 10 and 11, something like that. Which is fantastic. I'm pleased with that. She's an older sow and still producing 9 or 10 piglets. I'm happy with that. I just wanted to show you this part of it because if you're thinking about farrowing pigs on pasture or raising pigs, period, it does happen. You do have to bury piglets from time to time. He looks to me like he was purple on his head. She either moved position and leaned on him a little bit and he suffocated, or he just got stuck in his throat when he come out. His umbilical cord was broken, snapped off of there. So, but being that he was, I mean, I'm no vet, I'm no doctor, but I have seen a few things, and that with him being purple up here by his head and almost to his shoulder tells me that he might have suffocated. But that's a reality. Uh, so that's good news and bad news, but that's farming, and to me, that's what separates being a farmer from, you got to be an optimist. You got to think that things are going to be better. You got to think that things are going to work out. Which I'm not always an optimist, but I do try. I just wanted to say thanks for watching and hope to see you on the next video, and have a blessed day.